Okay. I think that should be... Yes, I believe that is... I always do like an mic test right as we start streaming. Hello, good evening everybody, welcome, Koneru. Let's see here, who do we have in chat right now? We have Daniel Palmqvist, Garrett Legendstone, Greed, Kaylee, Ken, Kirin, Lord Peace, Melda, Stream Element Bot. Thank you, yes! Welcome to the after party for, well, it's not really much an after party, it's more like just a conversational, like, kind of, hey, what? Sorry, I'm a bit tired, so, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Daijoubu. Okay, so,恋のバカンス. For people who haven't listened to it, it is up on Aria's channel. For those who have, and have been sent here by her, welcome, including the ones that aren't here. Or haven't been here before, I mean. And ones coming in. Even the ones who are watching the vlog later. Hello. I am StarMyst. I am the Valkyria of Death, Apprentice of Hell, and I have been Aria's partner for the past 3-ish years, probably a bit more. Yes, I believe so. Yes, I believe we spoke to each other briefly in the chat for when Ariel was doing tuning for vocals for this cover. Glad to have you here, Melda. So, Ariel gave a bit of context regarding the behind the scenes of this cover. We've had this in the works since we've had this in the works for about 1.5 years. Although I feel like it's been a lot longer, I'm not entirely sure. So in order to actually get to that point, I feel like I should probably mention how I first got to know this song. So恋のバカンスhas existed since the 1960s, 1970s. I don't remember exactly at the top of my head when it came out. It was originally covered by this twin sisters unit called the Peanuts. They were the ones who originally made the song. In 2000, I want to say 2004, like 2003, 2004, former Morning Musume members Tsuji Nozumi and Kako Ai graduated from the group and started their own duo unit called W. And their first single was a cover of this song, Koi no Bakasu, which is the one that we have used as a template for this cover. A lot of people have covered Koi no Bakasu before. I remember a band called Doubt having done it. D equals auto. It's a bit weird to spell. Excuse me. And in general, it's kind of been a staple in Japanese music in a similar way to songs such as Ue o Muite Aruko and Plastic Love nowadays, I guess, is also one to mention. Samishi Nettaigyo is also there. It's kind of fascinating how I wanted to cover this song for a very long time. As Ariel mentioned in the description for Koi no Bakasu cover, I've made covers for a very long time, since I want to say, oh gosh, I must have been a teenager when I started, I think. I've been singing for as long as I can possibly remember. Had a few breaks here and there, but I never really felt like I wanted to give up on it. I guess, I'm not sure. So I had a dream a few years before both Ariel and I became VTubers that we made a cover of this. And as a result, we were like, okay, we have to do this at some point. And it finally happened. My vocals have been... I've not re-recorded vocals or anything. Those are the ones that you hear are from the initial recording that I did for the cover. So what Ariel did was I sent her my vocal stems, and the official instrumental, Koi no Bakasu, so that she could use that as a template to make the instrumental directly from scratch. For people who have been present when Ariel has been doing music production streams and she's actually worked on Koi no Bakasu, you probably remember that she could not actually play the instrumental. That's because Upfront and Hello Project have relatively strict fair use guidelines. Japan in general doesn't really have the same amount of like fair use stuff as we do, as the West does, which can be a bit of an issue because there are a lot of more J-pop-y songs I would like to cover. Chihiro Onitsuka's Infection, as an example, is one that I would like to do, but I'll have to wait for the time being. We do, as I've said, Ariel and I have had other, we do have some other stuff in the works too. We can't necessarily completely mention one of the ones that we have. That we've been working on for some time, but hopefully that will be done sooner than later, and we will be able to finally reveal what that is about soon. And that will be for then, not for now. そうですね. If anybody has any questions regarding just like how we went, like, I mean, I've already done like the general like processing, but I do I'm doing well. I've not slept that well due to this heat wave where I live, but it's been raining today, so hopefully I actually get some decent sleep before next week, since I actually do have a lot of streams at the ready. We're gonna start with Destiny 2 on Destiny 2 tomorrow, and then Elden Ring to wrap up loose ends in the Crumbling Fata Masula, because I turns out I missed a boss there. Ending with, and then on Saturday it's gonna be ending with me probably struggling with Queen Vanessa's Manor in Hat in Time. I did a schedule in my community tab, so hopefully I'll be able to do all of those streams and not have to delay or reschedule. We'll see. We'll see. So I guess I can go in a little bit of like an interesting sort of like, how did I get to know about W and Hello Project and Morning Musume? And it's kind of a weird little excuse me. It's a bit of a weird little like rabbit hole. It all started when I think I must have been in middle school when it happened. I must have been like 4th to 5th grade, which meant that I probably would have been around 10 to 12. So what happened was that this is actually kind of tied in with my interest in, for people who don't know, I have a very big fascination for horror media, and I have a pretty big appreciation for East Asian horror movies, like Japanese, Korean, Taiwanese, there was I saw a video of a taping from a talk show where Morning Musume, by then having just recently introduced their 6th generation at the time, consisting of Tanaka Reina, Michishiki Sayumi, Fujimoto Miki, and Kamei Eri being the ones who became the new members at the time. And oh, hello Terrence! Good evening, welcome, glad that you can make it. Welcome to the恋のバカンス Afterparty. And there was a bit of a, like, it all started because there was like a small little bit there where all of some members of Morning Musume were talking about curious paranormal incidents that happened to them. And I remember being very interested, like I remember hearing just specifically about Morning Musume. I was like, wait, what was Morning Musume? I wanted to check that up. And I started listening to Morning Musume at the time. The first song I ever heard of them was Kimagure Princess, which came out in 2009? 2009? Holy crap, that's been a long time, holy shit. Ambiguously aged Valkyria feels surprisingly old. But W consisted was 2 members from Morning Musume's fourth generation, that being Kago Ai and Tsuji Nozomi. They were noted to basically only be like a few, like they were of similar age, only like a few months apart. Looked very similar, were basically just inseparable. They were kind of like considered like the 2 twins of Morning Musume, even though they actually weren't twins and they weren't even from the same family. And when they graduated from Momosu, they created W, and they were active for a very long time with this, for several years with this unit. But they were, fortunately, Kago Ai's contract with Upfront and Hella Project was terminated due to her having been caught smoking while underage. It was and I know that there was like a fair bit of hullabaloo about that. I'm not sure if she's still continuing with music. I believe so. She has been in a few movies such as Ju-on Kuroi Shoujo. Tsuji Nozomi, I believe, also has a YouTube channel now. She still is with Upfront, I believe. So yeah, they have their own lives now. I do believe they're still in contact, and they were actually able to release their last single for W that they were supposed to have released before Kago's contract was terminated, which is a cover of Do Ni Mo Tomaranai, which is also a really good song. Maybe I should cover that one at one point. So the funny thing is, having had a J-pop phase, considering how I'm known for being more of a metal person, is kind of it's just kind of a curious little thing, because we have like there's like such a contrast in a way. Like, I keep forgetting that I had a J-pop phase, and then I just tell people like, oh yeah, I did have a J-pop phase at one time, didn't I? But it made me appreciate songs like Koi no Vacance, Do ni mo tomaranai, Samishii no Taigyo, and Plastic Love, of course, when I eventually found out about it. And it's just fascinating in a way how tables turn. Also, do tell me, I should have said this before. Oops. Do tell me if the volume is fine. I can't really hear, so I will just adjust on the fly. If I'm too quiet, or if the BGM is too quiet, if I'm too loud, then just please tell me, and I will make sure to change that accordingly. I actually thought that Ariel, thank you. I actually thought that Aridan was gonna be joining me in on a call, but Shadowmoon has joined the Air Hairjar. Thank you so much, Shadowmoon. Welcome. Thank you for the sub. I completely forgot I had that alert. Yes, welcome to the Air Hairjar. You're now part of my army. Don't think too much about it. It's just an honorary title where you don't actually need to fight. I am the one who does the fighting. Air Hairjar is a pun on the Einherjar concept in Norse mythology, the army of one, but instead it's army of 8, you know? I'm an idiot. No, I'm not, but... So, I guess while we're at it, I haven't been streaming in a very long time, and I did have a very intense... I might as well talk a little bit about where I've been the past few months, because last time I streamed was in May, I think? And even then, like, it was only like a one-time thing, and I never really came back properly. So, might as well just talk a little bit about that, like, what's been going on with me. I mentioned in the community tab, actually, I'll start from the beginning. I'm not gonna go into deep details because I don't want to cause, like, I just want to move on from that, but basically, February and March 2023 was some of the worst months I had, being both as a VTuber and as a person in general, due to circumstances that were, like, kind of out of my control, and then I was just very upset and mad about, and I was kind of just like, I think there was a lot of things in general, and it's hard in a way to, like, talk about it without, like, trying to be all too, like, going into detail, because as I already, like, I think I have a community post about it, but basically things got so bad I had to actually seek out professional help, mental help. So I am currently on a so thankfully that's, like, we're moving onwards with that. I had to up my medicinal intake of antidepressants. I've been excuse me. I've been very, like, blunt with how I've been, like, struggling with mental health quite frequently for several years now. Forward is definitely good. Yes. It is. And so I'm also currently in the waiting list, like potentially trying out cognitive behavioral therapy. Not necessarily for my anxiety, not necessarily for like my depression, but more so for my anxiety and like severe social phobia. Which means that hopefully I will be able to actually talk more actively and not just like be in the background, like thinking, like just wanting just kind of hoping like, oh gosh, I hope I'm not a nuisance or anything. It's a problem I've been having for a very long time. Apart from, yeah, thank you, Zach, and no worries. It's it's kind of like something that I feel like I have to be like a bit more open with, because sometimes I will get like really bad dips, and it's not something that like I should keep hidden for people. You know, mental health is very important. So mostly during these months where I've just been like generally taking breaks, I've been trying to like just de-stress, play games that like with friends of mine and like friends outside of the VTubing sphere. Two of those are actually going to be joining me for my Destiny 2 stream tomorrow. I've been playing a lot of Destiny 2. I admit that it's a bit of a problem. It has dethroned Elden Ring as my most played game on Steam. Oops. What can I say? I just find it fun. And then, gosh, what else has happened? So I mentioned a few months ago that I was potentially getting like a day job, and like an actual proper job. I know some people are gonna have some people have asked me like, hey, how can I support you and the stream? And like, can I pay someone? Like, yeah, I do have a Stream Elements page, but there's been a bit of a hiccup with like payments and such. So my general statement about it is you don't really need to right now. All that really matters to me, like the main thing is like just sharing my videos and my streams with people, being in the chat, talking and communicating with me, because I would like to kind of create that kind of tie in a way. I know parasocial relationships is a bit like, I don't necessarily want to like, I kind of just, it's how do I say this? Sorry, my brain is going too fast. Papita Deadbeat Chumba Ouch Dragoon Snake Fan MOB has joined the chat. Welcome and enjoy. That's a long one. I thought the Stream Elements was we're having a hiccup there. Friends but internet friends. Yeah, basically. And yeah, it definitely Destiny is more fun if you have the expansions. I have all of them. The only thing I don't have are like the Dungeon Keys for Witch Queen and Lightfall, which, why the hell are you not adding them in? Why did you not add in the Witch Queen Dungeon Key in the Legacy Pack? Why do I have to buy it separately? I wanted to Spire of the Watcher, people! Excuse me. I can only do Shattered Throne and Grasp of Aves currently, so there's that little problem. So there's also been like, I've been like looking into just generally little things and trying to just like, what I've basically been trying to do is like, I didn't really want to return to streaming when I was still feeling like really bad. I wanted to be like, be sure that I would be like as fully rested out as possible. It's like I wasn't really burnt out. It was more so just like, okay, I want to make sure that I'm like just completely fine before I actually go through with continuing with streaming again. And regarding the I mentioned that I was potentially planning on like starting to work somewhere. I'm gonna have a second internship there in August. And hopefully that will lead somewhere. I have already done an internship there before, and it's a very nice little cafe, and it does seem like I probably could have a place there if I decide to do so. So thank you ever so much. Thank you so much. Hopefully it will go well when I get back there. Oh yeah, I might as well also talk a little bit about the covers that I've done already and like the But to do that I need to open up something, because I admittedly kinda goofed with a poll. Well, goofed is a little bit of a... So, I made a poll. I made 2 polls recently regarding, so everybody knows by now that I've gotten into, Sleep Token. Sleep Token is a British band. We don't know who are behind the masks. They're kind of like, genre blending, metal, rock and metal. I really love them. And I've already covered Alkaline, so I'm planning on covering another song of theirs. I just need to make sure to get the right tone in, because the song that won the poll is a little tricky, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So I'm definitely planning more Sleep Token covers. I'm also planning potentially, while I don't play Warframe much anymore, I have been planning on covering a song from that game as well. Specifically, We All Live Together. Take Me Back to Eden! Oh, I would love to cover that one, but there isn't really any instrumentals yet, and the breakdown at the end is gonna be a struggle. Gassy knows for sure. I cannot shut the heck up. Gassy is both a chat moderator and someone that I talk to on the regular when I'm not streaming, and he knows for sure that, like, oh boy. So the funny little thing is, when I covered Alkaline, the song behind that emoji on the Twitter poll was actually for Chokehold. I found out the hard way that it doesn't have a good instrumental remix, so I have to wait until the Take Me Back to Eden instrumentals are released. But that's okay, I can wait. In the meantime, I mean, Sundowning and This Place Will Be Your Thumb? What? This Place Will Be Your Tomb, I'm sorry. Does have their instrumentals at the ready, so it's not really a problem. Of course, I have considered other groups and bands as well. I had a Pride cover at the ready. Like, I had a cover of a song in mind for Pride Month, but I never really got past it. But I'm considering covering another song by that artist, so you probably already have a feeling who it might be. I think I mentioned him before when last time I did an Afterparty stream, which was... Oh, what was it? Was it... Yes, that must have been for the fall. Yeah, that was the one. Glad to hear. Worship, I say. So... Oh boy, I only streamed for 25 minutes and I already ran out of ideas of stuff to talk about. Yappe. Okay, so... Might as well go over a little bit, like, the upcoming schedule then? Just to make sure that I have it and have it there. So... Oh, I should have brought my water bottle with me. Shocking Lemon. Ooh. Well, okay, I'll try and look them up later. So, as I've already said, Monday, tomorrow, July 3rd, is gonna be Destiny 2. I'm starting earlier at like 4 p.m. due to one of my friends being 4 hours ahead of me. So if I would have streamed at my regular hour, it would have been 4 a.m. It would have been like 8 p.m. for them. So we're starting earlier. If you're not able to make it, that's fine. I will make sure that the VOD will be up. I've already tested Discord filters with my filters with Discord voice chat, and it is working perfectly. On Tuesday, it's gonna be Elden Ring. I'm going back to Fara Masula because, as it turns out, I did in fact miss a boss. Oh, Bump of Chicken! Bump of Chicken are really good. I love the song they made for Final Fantasy Type 0. Excuse me. Zero, I believe. Yeah. July 4th at 7 p.m. CET, Elden Ring. Going to basically just clean up Fara Masula. We're fighting the last the last optional boss, I believe. Oh, Joe Mama, thank you for joining the hair jar. I noticed the sub notification, but not the stream elements alert. The art was beautiful for the song. Yeah, that's... Yeah, Ariel is a very hardworking lady. Even if she was the one who sent me here, please, if you have not been sent to her, or if you haven't come here from her, do make sure that you follow her, that you're sub to her, like, just honestly. It is fantastic. She's fantastic, and I'm very glad to have her in my life. Let me... Wait. I have so many tabs open, it's not even funny. Let me, for a second, link to her channel in chat, and there we go. Yeah, she does work all the time. It's kind of worrying sometimes. Like, I've seen her stream for up to 10 hours, and I'm just sitting here like, how I can't even like stream for up past 2 or like 3. No, that's a lie. The longest I've streamed was 5 hours, and that was an Elden Ring stream. Okay, so Elden Ring on Tuesday, Fata Masula, and potentially maybe some dungeons and characters I haven't cleaned out. I know there are a few that I've missed. I cleaned up a few off-screen. Maybe I'll do some multiplayer, I'll help some people out. I haven't really decided yet. Maybe I'll test the Colosseum. I don't really do the Colosseum much. July 5th at 1 PM, we are gonna be- I am the roommate John, yes, right. There we go, there was the sub notification. Thank you, Joe Mama. Welcome. I love your profile picture, by the way. Emotional damage! Okay, moving on. July 5th, I'm gonna be starting with playing Monster Hunter World. I, unlike Ari, am not a Monhan veteran, but I did play World a lot back on the PS4, and I would love to go back to it again. It was such a fun game. I booted it up already a little bit just to get like a little bit of a sneak peek, and like just like, okay, this is how it works now, right? And it's so good on PC. Like, it's so genuinely good on PC. I am surprised. Like, they've ironed out most of the issues now, and it's just so, it runs so well, and I don't have to worry about load times, and it's just, it's so fantastic. It's so good. If you liked seeing me fight some of the bigger monstrous bosses in Elden Ring, then you're probably gonna enjoy me struggling with some of the monsters in Monhan. I also have the Iceborne expansion, so I'm probably gonna be doing most of the stuff in World that isn't the time-limited monsters, that being the Siege and the limited collapse. So no Ancient Leshen, no Extreme Behemoth, not even regular Behemoth or Leshen, fuck those. No Cool Vitarov, no Safijiva, unless if they have been added permanently into the game, but I don't think so. Thank you, Daniel, thank you. But yeah, that's basically it. And then on July 6th at 2 PM, I am going to be going back to a Souls-like by Bandai Namco, developed by the dev team behind God Eater. The game is called Code Vein, and I believe it's been nicknamed Anime Souls. It's a bit of a it's a bit of a weird game. It's not bad. It's a bit silly, and sometimes it is very anime. It's very anime. Very like shonen anime almost. But I like it. I love the fact that it's kind of like cyberpunk, vampire vibes, and I do love me vampires. Makes a lot of sense considering one of my senpais, Lily, is one, kind of. I think they are a vampire at least, I could be wrong. So that's gonna start at 2. I'm gonna be playing Code Vein and Monster Hunter World with Japanese audio and English subtitles on, by the way. Sure you're ready to go down that road, there is no turning back. I mean, I've done it before. I have played Code Vein on PS4, so I'm sure I'll be okay. The only problem is that I kind of have a bit of a issue with it's when you play Elden Ring. When you played Elden Ring for as many hours as I have, you will occasionally forget the controls and you're like, wait a minute, where am I jumping? Sorry, I just got a DM from Ariel. She wrote in all capital letters, "My alarms didn't go off!" Yeah. Yeah. It's alright though, Zach, it's alright. And then on July 7th is gonna be a rest day because Friday is... yeah, it's too late to turn back already. Anyway. Sleepy Naughty time is like 1 PM for her, isn't it? Then on July 7th, it's gonna be a recuperation day. I usually don't stream on Fridays anyway, so light job is up. But on Saturday, we're going back to we're going back to a hat in time to deal with Queen Vanessa's manor, and I'm not sure how to look forward to it. It's like I know the hypocrisy that I love scary stuff, but I'm bad at scary games. But it's like everybody who plays like this. Oh yeah, morning voice, that's true. So this is it. So yeah, we're gonna be having Hat in Time on Saturday. It's been a while since I've streamed it actually. Last time was a year ago, I think. And then also I will have my one anniversary of being a VTuber that week afterwards. So I'm gonna have to figure out what to do for that one. I'm considering maybe like some kind of karaoke celebration or what have you, or maybe I was gonna say Jackbox, but I don't have Jackbox, so that's the problem. I mean, we could also continue with King of the Castle. King of the Castle was fun, and if more people join, the better, I'd say. Since we do have the old save file, the old save file from when I won last time, so hopefully I'll be able to figure something out. That holy guacamole, have I already reached 216 subscribers? I know it was like 202 before, but man, whoa. Get this, my phone shut off while I was sleeping, not even low battery, so none of my alarms went off. Yeah, that can happen sometimes. Sometimes your stuff just turns off and you don't know why. I mean, I usually always make sure to charge my phone, just because if I don't, then I'm gonna struggle. Aid fame. I'm not sure if it's necessarily aid fame. It's just like, eh. I mean, I'm glad I've gotten over that 190 something hurdle. My phone will kill its. Yeah. I've slept through my alarms a few times. It's not good. Yeah, likewise. Sometimes I will also struggle with waking up and I'm like, I will think that things are fine, and then it turns out that they aren't fine, and then they ask you how you are, and you say that you're fine, but you're actually not fine. What was I trying to do there? Sorry, I was looking at my. Yeah, some days are rest days. One of my favorite little videos that or like audio bits that I learned about recently was this like alternative help fella. That was like, if you are having a bad day, give up. It's like, not all good days can become bad days. For now, just fucking chill. It's just, I don't know why that video is so good. I can't remember the full quote just because of it. Oh. Well, I'm also like double looking at things. I'm gonna. Sorry, Adi and I are also talking in DMs because of. I don't really think it's more so lazy as it's more like, just don't. Yeah, plan B, or like just kind of like just don't force yourself to do stuff. I'm trying to remember almost. Wait, oh no, it's right, it's browser. It's browser, it's browser. Domo. Hi, I had a brain fart and I forgot about something. Wait, shoot. Give me a moment. BGM. Right now it is what's currently in the works is it's Low File Girl's official playlist. So anything like anything in that background is like in their is like basically it's yeah. I'm not today on A does not remember. Oh, give me a second. He accidentally knocks over a cup of water in the morning. Yeah! That is exactly how it is. That is exactly how it is. Yabbe na yatsu. I forgot to add Discord to my chatting scene. Oops. And there it is. And now I believe I can. There we. Oh gosh, why are you tiny? Nani? I forgot to change them. Hello. I believe people can hear you, Ari.
Hi everyone, and
hello.
Oh,
I'm doing
so
well.
sorry I missed.
It's fine.
I missed it.
It's fine. Oh gosh. Hold on. Big. Ari is big. I don't have the VTube Studio multiplayer update yet, so I need to get the 1 point. It's do not have you need to have your face behind the couch. There we go. Now you're there. There's a bottle of water nearby if you need it. Norigenya. Yes, there she is.
Norigenya.
Please ignore the blue chroma key. I don't know what the heck happened. I was trying to fix things in chroma key, and it just Uh-oh, they're wholesome. Yeah. Anyway, so do you have anything in regards to the development of the Point of Vacance cover that you feel like should be interesting to mention? I already gave sorry, excuse me. I already gave a bit of a background on Mori Musume and W, Kagoai and Tsuji Nozumi, the ones who originally signed the W cover, and also what the song was, who initially made the song. But you are the one who made like the majority of everything, so I felt like it would be best to have you also give your own like little words.
Yeah, so I remember you originally saw the whole project in a dream.
I did. It was way back.
Yeah, before any of us knew, before either of us knew that we would be VTubing.
Yeah, it was before Hololive started their EN V-Singer edition, I believe, like before Iris and Console. So it was it was in 2020 when it happened.
Yeah.
2020, 2021. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you.
Yeah, sometimes I have those kind of wholesome dreams. Most of the time I don't, but when I do, I might as well just like embrace them.
Well, you deserve to have more of them.
I usually just have premonitions or nightmares, so there's that thing.
Well, this was a good premonition.
So since the mixing was kind of, I remember you struggled a bit with the mixing and trying to figure out like, okay, wait, how does this go? What instruments are they using? How can I replicate this?
Yeah.
I remember seeing that in the music production streams. And yeah, there's all. I really need to stop talking over people. I'm so sorry. Oh.
Okay, it's okay. I struggle with it too.
It happens. Latency overload will always be a bit of an issue. Also, I'm just trying to change the volumes to make sure that I can hear you and everyone can hear you as well. Crystal clear.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
stream idle music. Oh, go on.
No, it was just, I was about to say like it's because I have Discord filters on, so I don't really know how well it actually sounds.
How do I sound, guys?
Okay, I looked at the I had the stream up in a browser, and it does seem like it sounds well. My filters seem to have been working.
Yay!
So I guess I can talk a little bit about the scripting. So initially with恋のバカンス is that like both singers would sing at the same time all the time. BGM little high? Okay, I can change that, don't worry. That should be all. So the issue with so the thing about恋のバカンスperformed by both the Peanuts and W is that both singers would sing simultaneously and harmonize when needed. And I decided, okay, that could be kind of good, but I would kind of like to make this cover a bit like unique in its own way. So I thought, okay, how about I take slight inspiration from that cover and just have solo singing on some parts, and have the harmonies just where they were in the original song, just going like that.
It worked.
It worked really well. I feel like I know tandem singing kind of, yeah. The Peanuts, the members of those, the sisters, they sounded similar, but had like slightly different timbres. So basically, just kind of when they sang together, it kind of sounded like it was just one person using reverb, which was kind of cool. I've seen recordings of them performing恋のバカンス live, and they were really talented.
Oh wow!
Emmy and Yuka, I think that were their names. I don't remember. Let me look it up. I believe they passed away a few years ago.
No!
Yeah, Emmy and Yumi Ito. 71 and 75, respectively. Yumi passed away in 2016. Oh well. They had a good run, so, and like they retired happily. They retired happy. So, and like with Kagoai and Zuji Nozomi doing the恋のバカンス cover, even if they actually weren't siblings, I was kind of like, oh, okay, this could, okay. So it's like, we also had like you came up with the idea of having the music video have like a similar sort of stage to the one in the恋のバカンス W music video. Which I'm impressed. I'm impressed by how it looked, by how it turned out. It's very beautiful. It's very pretty. There was also a butterfly in the back of the stage, and such. And we finally decided to just have this cover finally be released because, you know, Pride Month and such. Even if it now, I guess we're in the Raft Month. I'm not sure. I don't remember what it's called. Don't quote me on this. And sorry, I saw a hairbrush and I had to move it on my desk. If you heard like a weird little rattling noise. So going from like having had this cover in the works for a very, very long time, and now finally actually being able to release it actually feels very nice.
Oh yes, definitely.
Yeah, because it means we don't have to worry about it on top of other projects, including the one that I can't really mention right now, but but I've seen you work on something for the music video.
You're gonna love that. You guys are gonna love that.
Yeah.
I've told them about Everglow. However, I have not. What I haven't done is say anything about the theme because I still want it to be way out of left field.
Yeah, I helped writing the lyrics to Everglow, so hopefully they will resonate. I know that when Ariel read the first draft, she started crying at some point. She told me.
Good?
Which makes me feel happy because I've never really thought about my lyrical writing before, but maybe that's something I should try and work on. You know? Where is the note? Ah, right. I can show these off in the stream. I noticed that you sent some photos to me. Hopefully this one isn't too big so that it will like cause an accidental jump scare, but you know.
Trying to find the original of that so I can. I took a shot of that too.
Yeah. Okay. So whoa. That's big. So this is from the from our MV, and then comparing that. We have, this is going to be slightly lower quality because this video is old.
Oh yes, 2004.
2004. I don't even remember how old I was at the time. Maybe that's a blessing. And here is, need to increase this. This, and here's Kago Ai and Suji Nozomi for the music video for恋のバカンスwhen they became W. As you can see, they had like the whole like, oh, we look similar and we kind of act similar thing, like down to a pat, like wearing same outfits. Like, I would frequently confuse them too. And yeah, they were in Myste like at a relatively young age, I think. Kago joined when she was like 12. She auditioned first when she was 12. And then auditioned the year after and finally got accepted. And Suji was also about 13, 14 at the time. Since they were from the same generation. Alongside Hitomi Yoshizawa and Rika Ishikawa Rika and Sayaka Ichi. Kansas City.
You know a lot about this. Like more than I should probably start learning some of this.
I covered a very old song. I covered one of Musume's older songs a few years ago before I became Aid. Well, before VTuber even was like a thing, called Furusato. So I'm like kind of considering maybe potentially making a cover of that one again, but it's just I need to make sure to have that to be able to actually like figure out how to sing it again because it was a very long time ago. Yes, her name was Rika Ishikawa. Yeah, Kago Ai and Nozomi Suji graduated on the 1st of August 2004 from Musume. They graduated at the same time, so I think who's the most famous former Musume member? I feel like that's Riho Sayashi. It's Riho Sayashi because she's the most well-known one in the West. Because she was one of the Avengers for Baby Metal.
Oh wow!
Yeah, she was actually the Avenger I saw when I saw them live in 2020.
Nice. Oh, 2020. So probably just before everything.
Right before everything got shut down. Yeah, I remember that night because it was me. My father and I bought VIP access, and I was talking with someone in the line because I noticed they had a Nier Automata t-shirt. Excuse me. That's an inside joke from my friends. Nier Automata t-shirt is a... If I ever play Nier Automata on stream, I'm gonna have to explain Nier Automata why I keep saying Nier Automata t-shirt sometimes. Something I'm embracing. It's related to a silly little promotional commercial they released. Baby Metal is very nice. I want to be able to cover one of their songs at some point. Maybe like potentially Monochrome or Light and Darkness from their latest album, which I have in a shelf somewhere, but I can't be asked to pick it up.
Maybe one of these days I'll be able to make an instrumental for one. You never know. I'm super busy, but I definitely want to make some more stuff for you.
You are so busy, but in a way, kind of like you're fine with being busy, right? Because it actually makes you able to do things.
Yeah, I'm actually able to do stuff I want to do. I'm busy with stuff I want to do.
Yeah. What is it? What's the line? If you are having fun, you'll never work a day in your life, or something.
Exactly. Yeah. If you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life.
And also, like, there's I think Baby Metal right now has Momoko as their Momoko joined as their third official member, and I'm gonna see them live again in November. Because they're actually arriving. They also opened for Sabaton when they were here. When Sabaton was here. Sabaton is Swedish, of course it had to be here.
I feel like you told me about that.
Yeah, I believe so, because my father photographed for them. Photographed for both Baby Metal and Sabaton. He's a hobbyist photographer. And funnily enough, that show, when Baby Metal opened for Sabaton, that was what got my dad into finally being a fan of Baby Metal. So I'm considering that a success.
Awesome.
He's always respected Baby Metal, but it took a while for him to like, oh, I get it now.
Yes, good stuff. And I was a Baby Metal fan before I was a Sabaton fan, but it's so cool to see them both together like that.
I'm not keen on Sabaton myself. I think it's I just kind of find that they're kind of music-wise. I have had it The Last Stand in my head occasionally, but that's because I've been watching a Destiny video having that in the background. It's like, I don't mind Sabaton.
And a disregarded demand.
Give me chocolates. Yes, that's like the one that made them famous, right?
Yeah, that one really put them on the map if anything else before didn't.
But yeah, like if we talk about Sabaton, like I personally prefer Powerwolf. I'm not sure if it's because like the rumor come out is Myste Swedish. Yes, she is Swedish. Because I have like an issue where I don't really like music from my home country. So the only bands and artists I actually kind of like, that are from Sweden are Ghost and to a lesser extent Bad Omens. But even then, only Bad Omens guitarist is Swedish, so they don't really count. There are probably some other groups as well, but Hammerfall! I forgot about them. They were in a.
I used to listen to Hammerfall back in the day. Fantastic band.
My main association with them was we had our own version of Human Tetris that ran for a few years here, like the Japanese game show. I don't remember what it's actually called, but I believe it was referred to as Human Tetris on YouTube back in the day. Human Tetris, yeah, apparently I can't write. Hole in the Wall game show.
That's because you're a lesbian. A lesbian who types too fast.
Girls, it's okay, take your time.
Girls!
Brainwall, that was what it was called. No Kabe. It was a component of the Japanese game show The Tunnels Thanks to Everyone. Doneruzu no minasan no okage deshita. Ran until 2018. Holy crap.
Whoa.
No Kabe was basically like it was basically like you had to Hole in the Wall. It's basically like you had to like that's why also it was called Human Tetris, because it was usually like you were trying to match the shapes. And I know at least 2 members of Hammerfall were guests on one episode.
Oh wow!
So that's what I remember. It's very silly how you like associate with that. My father's also like relatively like my father's like decently well known in the Swedish metal scene because he's friends with a lot of people, and He's been roadie for Corroded, I believe they're called, for a few years, and also photographer. So I know a fair share amount of metal bands that are from Sweden. It's just I forget, and sometimes I listen to them like, oh right, they're Swedish. Huh, holy moly. But I think the reason why I prefer Powerwolf over Sabaton is because I like the more darker gothic fantasy.
Understand.
Fantasy thing. Like my father isn't a big fan of Sabaton either. Like the thing is, like, I think my issue with Sabaton is just like I just kind of don't find them to be interesting. Like, respect for all they've done, and respect for like the journey, but I'm just kind of about them in general. But it's not really.
Oh, understandable.
If you like them, then that's fine. You know, I'm not gonna ask you to agree or disagree with my opinions. It's up to you. People will like whatever the heck they like, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, and like the subject matter isn't for everyone either.
Yeah.
It's all about past wars.
Past wars and battle and confrontations and such. Yes.
Yep.
What else has there been there? I was thinking, I remember actually about the Baby Metal show, because when I saw Baby Metal live in 2020, the artist that they opened for them, Skinned, is she it's actually a duo, but I refer to it, but it's named after the singer. It's kind of a similar way with Sabaton, where like the lyrical matter won't really gel well with everyone. But Skinned writes more about like the inherent darkness of humanity by making songs about like past murders and like mysterious like past murders and such, and like events.
I remember you went into detail. I don't remember that detail, but I do remember. I was rewatching your debut the other night while working on the video.
I was trying to be just trying to be a little cautious with mentioning Skin, because I wasn't sure, because they got some flack at one point, but not much. They managed to move past it. Oh, no problem. Oh, hello, Alexandro. Welcome. We're doing well. We're just having a discussion about musical groups right now. So. Speaking of concerts, I did actually see not Nine Inch Nails. I keep confusing the bands because they have similar names. Ice Nine Kills. I know that you and Raida were talking about them when you guessed it on his stream, right?
Yes. I remember they came up. I know that they're your favorite.
Yeah, they have. Yeah, like, I mean, the ultimate favorite might be a little. My ultimate favorite band will always be Diran Grey, but
yes,
because I've listened to them for so long, like what, 15, 16 years at this point. Maybe a little less. I'm not entirely sure, but I've been listening to them since like at least a bit after Uroboros came out. But Ice and Kills I really, really like, because like I've always been a fan of bands that have had like a bit of like a gimmick or concept to them. That's why I like Ghost. That's why I like Ice and Kills. That's why I like Starset. Starset are fantastic. That's why I like there was another band that I had in my head, but I completely forgot which ones they were. I'll come up with it later. Sleep Token. Sleep Token. I meant to say Sleep Token.
Yes. You covered.
I covered Alkaline, and I'm considering covering another song at some point. I'm just need to like try and get the right, because the song that won that poll is a little difficult to sing. But it's okay. I can reveal what it is, because I'm probably gonna change it. It's Aquaregia. That won the poll. That poll. And Alkaline, I mentioned before you joined in that on the initial poll there, before I covered Alkaline, the song that was hiding underneath that emoji was actually Chokehold, but no one has made an instrumental remake of it yet, and it's gonna take a while before they release the official instrumentals, and that's okay. I can wait. So it's probably gonna be Aquaregia, Atlantic, or Granite next in terms of Sleep Token covers. If you haven't listened to them, by the way, I'd recommend at least giving them a bit of a shot. They're a curious group of anonymous English goofballs. I've seen clips on stage, and holy moly, they are just They are
You said
curious to see
granite?
that. Granite.
Like the rock?
I was thinking like the like mineral.
Yeah, the mineral, yeah.
Yeah.
So I have a song called Granite that lives rent free in my head, but it's the one by Pendulum.
Pendulum! Oh, the DMB. Yes, I know the one. I know them. They are really good. I like Witchcraft and Propane Nightmares.
Oh, good stuff.
Good stuff. And I also,
yes,
I do love how I didn't find out until like only a few years ago that Knife Party and Pendulum were created by the same guy.
Yes.
I'm like, oh, that explains a lot why they sounded a bit familiar to me. The problem is I can't listen to Pendulum's Propane Nightmares without laughing because I hear it back because of there was a mashup someone made that added in the I'm at the Pizza Hut, I'm at the Taco Bell song in the chorus. And I'm like, oh. No. Dame. Dame. The weird thing is that it worked. That's the thing, you can make mashups out of anything if you know anything about music theory. It's something I've always appreciated.
Absolutely, I love it when I'm able to come up with one of those ideas that just hits the nail right on the head as far as
That's why I love Niels Sorega so much.
Yes. He's the king of that.
He's the absolute king. I think one of my absolute favorite Niels Sorega songs, like edits from the Mouth albums, has to be Amore still because of the absolute absurdity that it was. It was just edited to be like Amore, but you've been drinking too much wine or just wandering around the streets in Little Italy. You've had too much wine. And then it just turns into
hit your eye a little bit literally.
And the moon hits the big pizza pie like your eye, rather. And then it turns into a weird caretaker thing at the end. Ugh. Pro tip: if you have 6 hours during a day, do listen to the caretakers what is it called? Everywhere at the End of Time? Everywhere at the End of Time. I was confusing it with Everything Everywhere All at Once. So a little different. I don't think you would like to. I mean, you probably could make a movie something combining the concepts of those two. Multiverse combined with, gradually losing your memories. Oh, that would be nightmare fuel, actually.
So what? I wanted to get back to a little bit about some more stuff about the production. So, it really was a pain to reproduce the instrumental because J-pop idol music, I remember this with AKB48. Yes, they have a focus on emphasizing the vocals, but at the expense of instrumental fidelity.
Oh, Blue Kitty Animations! Konere! Nice meeting you too!
It was quite the challenge picking everything up by ear.
Yeah, I can imagine the absolute pain. 6 hours.
And then I got new.
Yeah.
I got new tools for. I figured out how to use existing tools in a different way to isolate stuff.
That's cool.
And isotope ozone, and then have the equalizer in mid-side mode. Oh, new layer found that. And then refer to the original, and it barely has any presence. So I wanted to make sure that I represented each bit in my. Oh, we got drinks now! Yay!
Yeah, they've been there on the table for a while. I just thought I could move them up. Setting up for Taylor Swift's concert. Holy crap! Good luck, Joe.
Yes.
Have fun.
Our friend in Kansas City, Missouri.
I see.
Good luck. Yes. Yes, he does some AV work out there.
All the respect for people that are setting up concerts and making sure they go
Great.
Thank you for
Thanks
coming.
Yeah.
So, I think
reproducing.
Yes, reproducing the instrumental. Yes, you. Sorry.
I'll
let you finish.
But yes, what I wanted to do was make sure every layer was represented. Stuff that had presence, maintained presence, and well, I still wanted it to be cleaner, and the stuff that's not, stuff that you can't hear as much. I wanted to make it more present, because that song has a lot of layers, and the composer and mix engineer clearly wanted all of that to shine through, even with all the vocals.
Yeah. I remember you also mentioned you had like a similar issue when you were making your cover of Kovareta Marionetto by Sanhora, right?
Not as much so. Like, yes, it was.
That was just that the mixing was a bit muddled.
But yeah, but it's definitely intricate, and yes, the original mix is kind of muddy. But that's still music in 2002.
That is true. Revo did make pretty much everything by himself back then. So, apart from, the vocals, that was Aramari when she joined, and then Jimang.
My favorite singer of all time.
Yeah, I've actually considered potentially doing maybe making my own version of that Kovareta Marionette cover. It's just I need to make sure to get that in, because it's been so long since I've sang Sanhora, so my head is just like, oh wait, how do I... I think last time was during a karaoke stream when I sang Enu Rakuen.
Yeah.
Side E? Side E.
Oh, you were saying, oh, cool!
Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't find... I thought it was side A that I found, but a karaoke for, but no.
Oh, well, they both... I'm pretty sure they're both a thing now.
Perhaps.
Yeah, the entirety of Elise, some guy made it, and some Japanese VTubers did a test run of the whole thing.
Yeah. I do remember Shiranui Flare from Hondo Fantasy sang a lot of Sanhora songs, including doing her best Jimang impression during Rain no Sekai. I think I shared that one to you, and I remember you were laughing. Pop de Pippiku would be kind of fun to cover too. I mean, I've sung it live before on karaoke.
Oh.
Pop Team Epic.
Oh, the Pop Team theme. That'd be...
Yeah.
Oh, that would be a fun instrumental remake.
I just really like Pop Team Epic in general. Like, I forgot to mention it in my YouTuber Q&A rap that, like, it was my favorite anime. I don't know why I forgot it. I was like, Gochimo Usagi desu ka, I guess. And they're like, wait, fuck! Pop Team Epic! Ah! Me and my friends have been, like, quoting specifically the Asahi Super Dry skit parody. Ever since I first found out about it.
Masashi Super Dry.
Do you understand what you have done? Do you understand? Katsudo no kueya! Katsudo kueya! Sorry. I couldn't resist.
Well, that's in the same episode.
Yeah, I think that's the same skit too. I think my favorite I do think like one of my favorite Pop Team Epic things that I constantly reference with people is just me going like, you're a motherfucker? Whenever people are just being weird. Especially considering... No. Hamburger. I really need to rewatch it. I feel like that would be an anime that even my brother would probably enjoy, just because of the absurdity of it.
I started rewatching it with Ryumi-chan.
Yeah, I might rewatch it. Maybe I think my father might enjoy it, and would probably potentially enjoy it too.
Oh yeah, definitely give that a try.
Of course, we do have. I don't have as much like focus for like TV shows and stuff anymore, but like I guess Pop Team Epic is just was just like, oh okay, yeah, no, I can watch this. I can watch this for an hour. Oh, Kaylee is hungrier than normal. Whoopsie. We have no regrets. I'm joking. There's also there have been some D4DJ songs I've wanted to cover since they have instrumentals, and I want to sing them again on sing them again in karaoke, because last time I did it was when my noise removal filter was being wacky. Also, like Photon Maiden would be fun. I would even be up for like maybe potentially doing a cover of one of the song from one of the 2 new units, like Abyssmere. Seems would probably be something I could tackle. Abyssmere is produced by Mei Ann, a legendary Japanese singer. She was the singing voice for Cheryl Nome in Macross Frontier. So they
and I just and then you had me thinking, since you also play, you have played Bang Dream. I definitely want to do a Roselia cover with you one of these days.
Roselia would be nice. I think Raisa Sulen could be fun too. They're a lot more aggressive and more electronic, but because they have 2 vocalists, I feel like we could maybe subvert expectations and maybe have me sing Chuchu's rap parts. But of course, Roselia is also good. We do love Roselia here.
I'll have to listen to some of those songs.
Yeah, Poppin' Party is also really, really nice. But I might cover one of their songs solo, like Hashiri Hajimeta Bakari no Kimi ni, or Setsudai Sunglass is fun too. Is very nice too. Just a matter of like trying to remember, like, wait, how do I mix things again? But I'm sure it'll be fine.
And now the instrumental, throw on an equalizer. Wait. Well, yeah, on a main vocal channel, send some of that to send some of it to the master, and then to a vocal bus channel that isn't hooked up to the master, because you send that effects bus to a reverb send and a delay send, and then you send that all back to the vocal output. And then if you have track spacer, sidechain the vocal output to the instrumental, put track spacer on the instrumental, get that input recognized properly, so that it carves out the frequencies.
I see.
And then oh, that's right, on the vocal bus you will on the main vocal channel, you want to throw on compression, but then you also want to throw compression on the vocal bus too. I find that 2 layers of compression works well, especially since I use Purple MC77. Highly recommend if you can get that for cheap.
Yeah. Right. Very well.
So what's stuff, Daniel?
Scoping stuff? I think I just go. Hold on, I need to. But yeah, I've started to music scoping. Okay.
Yes.
Well, my friend just finished Final Fantasy 16, and they are in pain. Apparently, I mean, the game has apparently been really good. That reminds me, Kenshi Yonezu would be fun to cover. I've sung Lemon a few times on karaoke. That one. I've also
Myself.
I have also considered covering Shinigami.
Yeah.
Please help me. Yeah, that one. I've loved Kenshi for a very long time. I remember when he debuted as an actual proper artist and released Santa Maria. So it's like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy for Kenshi. So, and like Kenshi's music helped me a lot during like very bad times in 2020, so...
Ah, yes.
Yeah, Ari knows exactly what happened back then. Specifically Lemon. Like, Lemon was like a song that was like, okay, yeah, I need this today. I need to listen to it. It's like, oh, okay, this might actually help.
Definitely is that vibe. That's why a lot of VTubers sing it.
I mean, it's also just a good song in general. It's also like...
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
I do also... I have been curious about Shinu no ga Iwa, but that one is so difficult to get the breathing down correctly. It's like I lose it like halfway through the first chorus. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know how Fuji does. Yeah, I don't know how Fuji-san does it, but he's good. He's good.
He's a little different.
Which is also funny considering I need to bring up this picture because it's like one of my absolute favorite little things that I have to mention every time Fujikaze is mentioned. Hold on.
And if I ever cover, I'll give you the. I can give you the instrumental. I never finished the instrumental yet, but like, I only did it for I only did what I had to do for merch.
Yeah, I do appreciate that you added like a PNG of me there for the video.
Yes.
Which it really helped. Like I didn't say anything back then because I was in like such a bad rut, but it really helped knowing that like it's like basically like, oh, I know that people actually do want me to succeed. I'm struggling right now. It's just that.
Yeah, that was the whole idea with setting up the release this way. I wanted to make sure I send as many people your way possible.
Anyway, so the funny thing about Fujikaze is that I've known about him since before Shinu no ga Iwa, and it's because he made a very good Plastic Love cover when he was playing, just him having a camera record him on the piano with this amazing thumbnail. That was the default that was given to him by Tumblr. I mean YouTube. What? I meant to say YouTube. So yeah, like that one showed up in my recommended ones because I was on a Plastic Love binge, and the original wasn't on Spotify at the time. I was like, okay, I'll listen to this, and then I saw the thumbnail, like, what the hell? There's just like there was a pretty much just like a smear frame, so it was like just YouTube defaulted to that. I was like, legendary. You get some really bizarre default thumbnails if you don't if you pay it sometimes.
Oh yes, like that. Oh, I remember. My most my second to last short, but then also my remix of Scarlet Yonaguni's rap for Rumi-chan.
The video thumbnail looked like he was winging it. He was very into the piano playing, I think. He's a passionate man, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't really had any like odd thumbnails myself on my YouTube stuff or even on my streams. But on some of my very old videos, like pre-VTubing era, I've had some strange occasions where like I get some odd ones. I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'll keep it like this then. But of course, if I revealed that, I would be revealing who I would probably be doxing myself. So let's maybe not go in that direction. Well, I probably wouldn't be doxing myself. It's like, I won't. You know, kind of. It's like better safe than sorry. And also, I think most of those I'm at 219 subscribers now. Holy moly! Woo. I just noticed that.
Yay! The plan is going well.
Please don't use your fist. Is that what it says on the thumbnail?
Yes.
Oh god. I do. Yeah, I think I remember seeing that one. Oh, Bryant! Hello, Koneru! That was what I meant. I got distracted by my sub count for a brief second. Who many are watching right now, out of curiosity? 5 people are seemingly watching now. That's nice. Or maybe perhaps more. I'll refresh.
YouTube undercounts 50 to 100%, so that's more like 7.5. If such a thing were possible. 2 out of 10.
I mean, half a person could be watching. It could be someone on someone else's account. Winky face. I'll never say winky face again. I'm so sorry. I do also like. I've had like. I did the Lapis Lazuli cover with my Octoling filter, so I've been like considering potentially like, how would it be if I made a cover, but not necessarily as myself, but more like having the aid from those game streams being the one singing. Because like we know we have Octoling aid, we have maybe perhaps my Hunter in Destiny 2, my Tarnished in Elden Ring. I don't know why, I've been like kind of curious about like, since all of them are basically just me anyway. Just slightly different lore and whoa, where did I go there? But it's something I can think about later. I'm just glad I got a Splatoon filter down. Even if it was a little difficult to figure it out, but I think I did it okay. And it helped you out, as well.
Yeah, helps me figure out putting mine together and fine-tuning it because I had so much trouble. I have it's no secret that I have a Splatoon song in the making. I haven't said what it was, but
yeah. Again, hopefully we'll get to. Hopefully at one point things will move onwards and we will be able to reveal some of the projects we've been working on. Something else that I was considering, but I forgot what I wanted to talk about, so now I just don't remember. Oh, yeah. Since I'm playing Monster Hunter World on Wednesday, Ari, do you have any weapon types that you think like would probably suit me, my playstyle? If not, then that's okay. But I remember I played Longsword and I think I struggled with it back in Iceborne. If anything, I think it was Rajang that made me struggle with it. Rajang is a nightmare.
That's the thing.
Your main Longsword?
Oh, Rajang is a nightmare. I've gotten used to him in WoW.
Yeah, I fought him in like Rajang is master rank exclusive in Iceborne. Since he was added in the Iceborne expansion, I'm like, I'm gonna die. Like I swear, every time I tried to hit him, and like my sword just kept plinking off. It was like, damn it. So that's why I haven't dared fighting him in Rise either. Like Rajang was the reason why I initially quit playing Monster Hunter World. Scandinavian battle axe. Oh, like a charge blade?
Charge blade, switch axe. I was thinking sword charge blade.
Yeah, I might try charge blade. I remember trying it out in Rise back in the day when I played it on the Switch, but it's not that much. I think I stuck to sword and shield in that one. I do want to learn the bow though, even if I know that that's going to be a bit of a problem, since that's going to make me a sitting duck for punishment. Especially if I'm fighting Tempest Gideon.
I tried playing it in 3 Ultimates. It didn't go that great.
Yeah, like, as someone who started playing Monhan in World, I do feel somewhat spoiled. It's like, I like Rise too, but Rise still has some of the like older mechanics, and it kind of makes it difficult for me to get into. Combined with also the fact that I need to buy Rise and Sunbreak on another platform because, oops, I only have Rise on Switch. Whoops! And crossplay is apparently something that Capcom hadn't thought about for Monhan.
Or maybe Nintendo made them not to.
I mean, I don't think Nintendo would mind, because and then again, I was gonna mention Warframe, but Warframe is not made by another Japanese studio. What did you say Warframe was?
And Warframe was established.
True. Yeah, they developed Rise specifically for the Switch. And then ported it on PC anyway, so what was the freaking point? I'm joking. I don't know how it is to design games, and I know that Rise runs really well on PC, but still.
Yeah.
It's
compiling shaders. Oh wait.
What shaders?
You already did this. Yeah. So Rise compiles shaders before the game starts, and that's good for performance since it's optimized specifically for your machine. But I don't recall, or rather, I've recalled it doing that, but it's already done it before. So why are you doing it again?
Yes. Yeah, it's a bit weird. I do hope that I do feel like I confident enough in trying another Switch stream, since the last Metopia stream had a bad desyncing issue that I didn't find out about until after I had stopped streaming. It's kind of like, like the audio, the in-game audio and footage was desynced horribly. So, but I'm sure it should be fine if I try it again. I did do a test recording afterwards, and like it was fine. So. Yeah, and last time
and we gotta play more Splatoon.
We do. I haven't played in a very long time. I had to do a lot of catalog farming back in February, and I got so tired I had to take a break. Me and Kaylee trying to get to max rank on Chill Season. Conway! Hello! Cool Made and welcome. Thank you for being here. So yeah, but yeah, definitely, I do really want to try and play more Splatoon again. It's just I need to really get into the mindset of playing Splatoon, playing Woomy again. Or Vimo, rather.
And what what Splatfest team do you want to be on this time?
I feel like I want to be on either vanilla or on strawberry. The only I kind of want to be on either of those two. I don't like mint chocolate chip like, don't put mint in the syrup, please. That's my problem. It's like, I like vanilla a lot. Like, I know a lot of people say, like, oh, vanilla is base. It's like, it's not. Like, it's maybe it's the default, but, like, it's still good. Like, it promises.
Exactly, there's a reason.
It promises what it gives you.
Yeah, and you can put stuff in vanilla. You can put whatever you want in it. And sometimes I just want just nothing else. I want that smooth, just plain ice cream.
Sorry.
And the vanilla flavor is perfect.
Yeah, Kaylee and I have been playing Splatoon occasionally, and she's Kaylee is, for reference, for people who don't know, she's my free company leader in Final Fantasy XIV, so I've known her for several years. Excuse me, I forgot to breathe. I've known Kaylee for several years. She's one of my oldest friends, and she is very food oriented. So she's multiple Splatfests. She's had issues with choosing what team to be on. Like, oh, now I want ice cream. Me too. I don't eat ice cream that often. We have maybe I should go and like get some mochi ice cream. No, ice cream. We do have a Hawaiian brand that sells their stuff here, called Bubbies. Or Boobies, as my aunt once called them. It's I'm telling you, my family is a recipe for disaster sometimes. But yeah. Since I do also have grapes, so I might just have that as my stream snack tomorrow.
Good stuff.
So, let's see how it goes. Excuse me for that weird noise, I was stretching.
I barely heard it.
Okay.
But I'm sure that's what comes out on the mic and OBS is different because it's Discord.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it came out, if anything came out at that point.
I love me some Ben & Jerry's.
Ben & Jerry's is so good. It's expensive, but it's definitely worth it. I liked the time-limited one they had with they made with Tony's chocolate. It's like salted caramel swirls, Tony chocolate pieces. I think it was like chocolate and vanilla swirl ice cream. I don't remember at the top of my head, but like it was really good. I also love one that they had for a few years back. It was like pecan nuts and maple syrup. It was called the Vermonster, but I don't think they sell it anymore.
The Vermonster.
Oh, you know about that one?
They did the Vermonster?
I haven't seen it in a very long time. But then again, I live in a different country, so maybe that's why. I did see...
but I haven't seen it either.
Yeah, I did see the, what's it called? I did see the, baked Alaska flavor at a local store a while back.
Oh, I've never had that one.
Okay, so here I'm looking at the Swedish Ben & Jerry's website, and in the graveyard, our monster doesn't seem to be on there. They had a White Russian flavor? What? Oh, from 96. That makes me sense that I didn't know about it. Yeah, I don't see Vermonster on there, so maybe it's just that it's not popular enough in Sweden. Which, you know, shame, but oh well, it's fine. There are other... I mean, I like Häagen-Dazs as well, so...
Well, the Vermonster is well, it is a $40 hot fudge sundae.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's like a Ben & Jerry's, it's probably one of those Ben & Jerry's, dedicated ice cream parlors.
Mm.
And,
we only have Ben & Jerry's. We have an ice cream parlor like in the Old Town district, and we have one in in like a local galleria. But that's it, really.
Yeah, it's 20 scoops of ice cream.
Oof. I would personally love. I mean, honestly, like, I think I prefer milkshakes over ice cream. So, I mean, I like both. It's like you can't really have one without the other, can you?
Yeah.
It hit me when I said, like, wait a minute, that's a little silly. Yeah, the Tony's chocolate limited flavor was chocolatey love affair. It was chocolate ice cream, salt caramel, salted caramel, both chunks and like sauce, and then like chocolate sea salt bits as well. So I've had it a few times before.
I especially love strawberry cheesecake, cannoli, and half-baked, and then what was the
That's good.
The cheesecake core one.
Cheesecake core? I don't think I've tried that one, but I think I know which one you might be talking about. I did forget about the cores, but they are very pricey here where I live.
Ah, yes, cookies and cream cheesecake core.
Oh, that sounds actually really good. And the problem is also like, yeah, the majority of people in my family are lactose intolerant, so we don't have ice cream at home that much. Well, I say the majority nowadays is just my mom, but my brother used to be lactose intolerant too. So. Ica's cheesecake! Keep forgetting that Ica is basic... vänta lite, jaha! Ja men fan! Jag uttalade ditt namn på svenska förut, varför tror jag... Sorry! I didn't realize that Daniel in the chat is Swedish. I'm awake. I'm alive. I've slept for very little, but I'm alive. But I'm just glad I was awake for this.
Yeah, same. I'm glad I didn't miss it. But like, why did my phone restart? Why did my phone turn off?
It happens. Oh, that audio peaked on OBS. I wonder how well.
Oh no!
It's fine. Discord is a little finicky on my end. So, strawberry cheesecake. Like, when I think of strawberry, well, I don't really think, every time I think of strawberry cheesecake, I think of New York cheesecake, so, it's like New York style cheesecake, so, which I've had in restaurants before, and it's very good.
Yes, Blue Kitty, specifically the flavor of Ben & Jerry's ice cream. So, if you can find that where you are, I don't know if it's available worldwide.
Oh, hi, Ritzy! Cool. I'm glad you came well. Been in development hell for 1.5 years. Woohoo! We finally got it out. Yeah.
If only I'd had the skills to do it sooner. But
it's alright.
Because I had done it soon after I started making the instrumental, it would have been nowhere near as good as it is now.
Yeah, pretty much. As I'm gonna lower the volume on OBS, just to increase your volume on Discord so I can hear you a bit clearer.
Yeah.
Because Discord and a crisp sound filter makes it sometimes really difficult to hear. Or at least for me, because I'm kind of I have like sensitive hearing, so can't have stuff too loud. I say as someone who blasts metal music 24/7, but it's different. I've never actually had vegan Ben & Jerry's. Maybe I should try that at one point. I like how we conversations evolved into ice cream. It's summer, I guess. It rained like crazy. Yeah, it rained like crazy earlier, so it's 15 degrees outside now finally, and not like ridiculous amount like 26 in the shade. I was like, it's like every time it's like we have like a record summer. I'm just like I'm too tired. That also explains why I haven't been able to sleep well recently.
No.
I honestly had no clue you two were riffing into recently, but in hindsight I missed obvious. It's okay, I've done that in the past too with friends, so I can be as equally oblivious. It's all good. If I have a gaydar, it is broken beyond repair. What is the opposite of a gaydar? No, ask no one ever. Mosquito year too. Yeah, I went up to the countryside on vacation, like for Midsummer's Eve, and I got so many mosquito bites it wasn't even funny. I think I still have one. Like I think I got like one that was like visible on my ankle even after it had healed. It was like, ouch. And the funny thing is, like, I never even noticed that I got bits. It was just they were just there. Then again, maybe that was
the opposite. Isn't there literally no opposite, because either you've got one or you don't?
Straight dar, apparently, according to Daniel.
Straight dar, yeah, like, but straight people don't have.
True.
They don't have their own radar for fellow straight people.
Yeah, but like I'm just thinking about the two bros chilling in a hot tub vine that Anthony Padilla did. Just because of that. I don't know why I was thinking. The two bros chilling in a hot tub, 5 feet apart because you're not gay. That one. Was that only something I remembered? I remember Anthony mentioned it in when he was talking to somebody about memes in an episode of his talk show on YouTube. He was like, I made that meme. I was like, wait, that was you? It's like, huh, you learn new things every day.
I hope I can say it. I hope I can say that one of these days in an interview with someone.
Mosquito repellent lotion. Thankfully, mosquitoes don't live in the aren't here in the big city, so I'll be fine, and I need to stay inside anyway because I get sunburned easily. So,
Oh no.
I also always cover up. Like 80% of my wardrobe is fucking I can't wear in summer because it's always like long sleeves and black clothes. And
Know
it's
the
like,
feeling.
Yeah.
Not because of that, but because it's too thick and too long. The sleeves.
Yeah.
And yeah, like yeah, I have like it's like half to 2/3 stuff that I can't wear in the summer.
Yeah. It's oh sheesh, sorry, excuse me. It's like it's one of those like cases where like New York wildlife, including pigeons and rats and not mosquitoes. Yeah, pigeons are nice when they don't fly too close to your face. The ones here in
I have
Stockholm.
a pigeon friend, the Piriana, the metal pigeon.
Ah yeah.
She's the best pigeon.
Maybe I should play How to Fool Boyfriend at one point. I do still have it in my Steam library. It's such a good visual novel though. Like, it's silly. The premise is silly, but it works.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it does, but it does, and you know what? I'm okay with it. I've always had the urge to grab a pigeon. My brother would always, when we were kids, like run up towards a flock of pigeons just to scare them off and watch them fly away. Oh, thank you, kitty. Thank you.
Yes.
My voice is a little off today because I had started having a bit of a sore throat and I haven't had any water in a few. But
I'm gonna pour myself some more water right about now.
yeah, I probably should have gotten my water bottle, but I can't be asked to get out of my chair, and I don't remember where I even put it. So.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Hopefully, I'll make sure to drink something after we're done. So. You grabbed a seagull, Kaylee? Oh my god.
I'm also gonna grab. Oh. I'm gonna grab a frozen fruit pop real quick.
Yes, no problem. God, the story with seagulls reminds me of like this wasn't something I witnessed, but something my dad witnessed at a local. There's this place called Skansen, which is like an open air national park or a museum, and it's a very special. Oh, chased. Okay, that makes more sense. And my dad was there once as part of with his job, going on a field trip, and there was a kid there, who was having a hot dog in his hand, and a seagull swooped down and picked up, just stole the hot dog, and the kid just looked at his bread bun and went, "Mom." And my dad has had that living rent-free in his head ever since. Sorry, I can resist. I saw Blue Kitty stating it. I wouldn't be surprised if someone will ask you to say ara ara with that voice. I'm like, I've done ara aras before, but I can't. It's like the voice. I think the voice will work, but I just don't really have the delivery down. Yeah, poor kid. I hope that kid got another hot dog.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Just I think it was the reaction. Yeah, it was like the reaction, I think, that made me laugh when my dad told me that story. It was just like, "Mom?" Just very, like, seagulls will eat anything. They are trash hoard. They eat anything on the ground. Like, I've seen seagulls trying to open up empty McDonald's packages. So they are. I think that's why they're also usually in like massive trash heaps places. Where the places where all of the trash gets dumped. Landfill? No.
Yeah.
Is it landfill?
Yep.
Oh yeah, it is landfill. Oh, well. You've seen a video of a seagull swallowing a rat. Oh Jesus.
Oh.
I mean, that wouldn't surprise me, but still surprises me a little bit. Recycling station might be a thing too, but I think I meant landfill. So. Yeah, I meant landfill. I was thinking about like wasn't there like there was a thing about like a guy who was found there dead like a few years ago in like a landfill in the United States. What was it called? Landfill? It's like, oh, it was called landfill. Okay, cool. I was watching an episode of Unsolved Mysteries, so yeah, pigeons don't really try to like get close to you to like try and steal food, I've noticed, but they're usually just like around and like they don't really pay attention, and then they see a foot and they're just like, ah! Despite like you were literally next to my foot like for 5 minutes, and now you turn around, you see it, and you fly away. Like what? Any sudden movements too. Thought they only eat fish. Yeah, they have become scavengers like that. At least here, I'm not sure how it is elsewhere. It was like a rather entertaining story. I mean, a story I heard though, in a newspaper, local subway system. There were like a flock of pigeons that would take the train, walk onto the train, and get off near a station to head to the local mall to pick up food from there, and then go back home with the train with the subway. I'm like, a pigeon doing this is insane. Because pigeons usually aren't really considered like any of the smarter. Like city pigeons can be very goofy. Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen pigeons Why are you doing that? You gain nothing from this. This is a bad idea.
The beginning of Hatoful Boyfriend. Oh boy. Oh man. I really like Hatoful Boyfriend, and my mom knows it. So we went to a museum a few years ago, and they had like a sugar partridge on display. And my mom was like, "Hey, isn't that the bird that you liked in Hatoful Boyfriend?" Like, I didn't like that bird, but I know of him. Yes. Birds become Mika, man. Yes, and the sugar partridge is voiced by Takehito Koyasu. Yeah, like specifically the bird, the pigeons and the birds that are in Hatoful Boyfriend. And I'm like, oh yeah, these fellas. Hello. I think my favorite has to be the morning dove pigeon. I was really happy seeing some when I was on vacation in Fuerteventura a few years back. They just look very nice and they sound pretty. I'm like, oh, morning dove, hello. Also, how's my favorite Hatoful Boyfriend characters was also a morning dove. So I think yes. It's been so long. Oh yeah. It is. I think I might be. What is that? A Pila bird? I'm gonna look that up. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, West Peruvian dove. That might be the one. Yeah. Yeah, I recognize it now. I don't actually know what they're called in other languages. I've called it morning dove because that's what I'm used to. But I believe it's called something else in Swedish, and yeah.
West Peruvian dove?
Could be Peruvian dove? Let me look.
Your dove, necklaced spines. Oh, that can't be right.
West Peruvian dove. Where is it? Morning dove. They're also known as the American morning dove, the rain dove, turtle dove, used to be known as the Carolina pigeon.
2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree?
I found a very nice picture on Wikipedia. Let me show you the morning dove. Ringduvor, yes! De jävlarna! They always show up here in Sweden, and the rock pigeons, and I don't understand why. Anyway, this is a morning dove.
Cute.
Very cute. Yeah, I believe the character of Nagiki was in Hatoful Boyfriend was a morning dove. So that's kind of why I recognize it. But yeah, rock pigeons or ringduvor, I've seen them, and I get surprised every time they show up in the summers here in Sweden. I'm like, where did you come from? I'm guessing migration. I'm guessing they're migratory birds, but like still, it's just like curious seeing bigger pigeons with like, you know, like a slight collar, like almost like a collar around their neck. And I'm like, oh, okay, hey there, fella. I guess it's summer again, or spring, or well, migratory season. I just don't understand why they specifically wind up here. I've seen them in England too, so... The way I mentioned that I've been in multiple countries makes it sound like I travel around the world a lot. No, I don't anymore. Since we used to go on vacations frequently before things got crazy.
I thought birds flew south for the winter.
Yeah, I'm not sure really how it works, so... Anyway, I'm... Harpy eagles. Oh, shoebills. I have a, like, ever since Final Fantasy XIV, I've had a weird, like, appreciation for shoebills. I still like them, but yeah. Overdue for a vacation? Yeah, aren't we all?
Same.
The thing is, I prefer having vacations, like, without actually going elsewhere because I hate flying so much. That's my problem. It's not necessarily the process of flying, like sitting on a plane. It's like the whole thing, like having your baggage checked, going through the detector to make sure you don't have anything metallic on you, and then maybe like, and just all of that. It's like, I don't wanna. Like it makes me stressed. Like, And then like either you wind up there like super early and you have like hours to do, like hours of doing absolutely nothing but waiting for your plane to land, or you have to rush straight to the gates because you want straight to the gate, and it's just like, I would
Nothing. You got portable games.
Yeah, I didn't have a Switch at the time last time I went on vacation, and I needed to save my battery for on my 3DS for when I was on the actual plane. I remember that because I remember that because I actually caught Necrozma in Pokemon Ultra Moon on the plane, on the plane to Fuerteventura. So staycations are nice, yeah. Like I'm just fine like heading, like just having like trips in, like, you know, like trips into the city, like walking around, window shopping, eating some nice food, maybe going to like a place like a karaoke bar or something. It's like, it's fine with me.
Yeah.
Or an arcade hall.
I'd love to go to one of those too.
We do actually have a karaoke bar near the central part of the city, but I'm the only one really that would like to go there because my father has had like a deadly exposure to karaoke, so, and I have like stage fright when it comes to singing in public for people, so I think I might just like try and book a room by myself and just practice there.
We can go. Well, one of these days we're gonna have to go together and make it an off collab.
That'd be nice. Yes. Anyway, it's sorry, didn't mean to do a weird smacking noise from my lips. It's 9:10, so I'm considering wrapping things up. It's getting really warm in my room as well, so it's fine now. I can just open the window. So I think this might be a good stopping point for the stream, because I mean toasty. Since I do also have some streams to deal with, like I want to make sure to get a decent amount of sleep. Once. So thank you so much. Thank you everybody for being here.
Thank you for being here.
Thank you, Ariel, once again for having this after party chat and after party stream idea. For people who have subscribed to me today and have been here before, thank you so much for coming, and I hopefully I will be able to see you tomorrow for Destiny 2, Grasp of Avarice dungeon with two friends of mine that I will be introducing, well, when the stream actually goes live.
That'll be fun.
That will be fun. You have not heard these two people. We have played games with each other for years, and we can be absolute goofballs if we so wish. But I'm sure it'll be fine. So Gassi is not one of the people, but yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Ari. Otseiru, soshite nara mata ashita ne. I'll see you tomorrow for Destiny. And if not then, I hope to see you on Tuesday for Elden Ring, and then revisit to Crumbling Father Masula. Because, as I realized, I forgot the dragon. No one got that reference, okay. It's a reference to a Dark Souls meme. It's a guy who was going through, while Deathstroke did literally one video on Dark Souls, where he was going through the game using only whips and armor. But yeah, only whips as a weapon. No buffs or anything, no spells.
Castlevania mode.
Yeah, and yeah, it's also like, it's really difficult because whips are absolutely useless in Dark Souls. And
What?
they're not useless, like the only good advantage they have is range, but even then spears exist, so they're just kind of, they're there for challenge runs, basically. From my understanding, whips are better in Elden Ring, though.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I mean, I have a bunch of whips, actually. But anyway, so in his narration, he basically went like, because I'm sure I haven't forgotten anything, like multiple times, while he was going through, like, getting to Anor Londo. And then, as he was talking about his trek through Anor Londo, like, the knights on the rafters aren't really that difficult. With the range of— I forgot the doll! He forgot the doll that he needed to get to Painted World of Ariamis, because he needed the whip from the Painted World of Ariamis to take out Enhanced Smo, and it was like, I almost considered restarting to run, but I didn't want to waste my efforts. And it gets better. He explains later, like, oh, I know I could go back to Sen's Fortress. I just decided not to, because I'm lazy. So yeah, I Forgot the Doll has become a meme in Dark Souls community and Soulsborne community in general ever since. It's one of like my favorite little things. Like it always makes me laugh when I rewatch that video. I can link it actually. It's not the Backlogs, by the way. They did one, but they were inspired by Deathstroke's run. There we go. I hope that you have a wonderful day too, Conway. Anyway, that's the Dark Souls Whips video. Once again, if you haven't subscribed to Ariel, feel free to do so. Give her all the love that she deserves, and I mean, you keep doing this to me all the time, now I finally get revenge. I'm joking. I love you. And, well, once again, I will see you tomorrow for Destiny 2. And hopefully this upcoming week will be a good one. So, bye-bye, Janet! Bye!